When in doubt, I'll edit it out. Well, welcome to Speak Before I Think, and today we are going to be going over the Backseat Lovers, or as your mother may call them, the Backstreet Boys. Lovers. Alrighty, so where should we gotta start my computer to record. Now let's look at my notes. Alright, so the Backstreet Lovers are obviously a indie rock band from Provo, Utah, formed in 2018. Sound blends indie rock, alternative, and emotional storytelling. So one of the things that's really cool about them is that they actually didn't get big from like a label push or anything. They are one of those grassroots type of bands. So it was mainly just like, streaming, going to concerts and all that kind of made them big. It was really fun because I remember, what was it? It was, I would have to say it'd been around like 2020, 2021. Yes, 2021, because that's when I started college. I actually went to go see them, and you can see like, it's a little cold. Oh, yes, okay. Sorry, real quick, before we actually go into a deep dive, welcome to the new set. Some of y'all that have been probably watching for a while because I have so many fans.
Yeah!
I used to have my set. I used to have that in my back. What would that be called? Like my
Patio?
my patio. It used to be my patio, and so I actually used to film outside.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Around this time of year too, so poor people I used to interview used to be really fucking cold. What was it? I think it was Johnny Speaks. I remember interviewing with him, and we had to do it at nighttime, or as we call it in Colorado after daylight savings time, 6 o'clock, and it was freezing. We were both. It was so cold. We were both in like both of our jackets. There's still snow like around us, but I was like, I have nowhere else to film. I was in a 2-bedroom apartment and thankfully on the bottom floor. So we made it work, but now we renovated and I have my own little studio, although it's still under construction. But I wanted to film today's video mainly because I thought I looked really cute today. Like my outfit. And hold on. I have pants that match. Do I still have a stain? And my oil stains from earlier dried up, so you won't notice them as much. So yeah, I pushed myself, especially because earlier today my car died on me as soon as I was turning into my house. I was literally in the left turning lane, and turns out my car was overheating. And at first I was like, oh, I could totally make it. I could just make it. We'll go slow, we'll go steady. We'll make it there. And as soon as I'm literally turning into my street, I turned off. So I was stuck in the middle of an intersection. Well, not like the middle, but like the turning lane. Yeah, it was not fun. I ended up having like, pet control right behind me, and then they came out and then they looked like police officers for some reason. I don't know why they have that attire, and it was funny because I was like kind of like looking at him and I was like, hey, sorry, I'm calling my dad. He's on the way. And then he's like, well, I'm not a police officer or anything. And I was like, well, A, I didn't think so. But B, it's not like I'm getting pulled over or anything. And then an actual cop came. And thankfully he was guarding me. So, you know what they say. Scab. Sometimes cops are bastards. Not all of them, am I right? Yeah. Anyways, back to the Backseat Lovers. So let's go over it. There's Joshua Harmon. He's the lead vocals, guitar, main songwriter.
Jonas Swanson, lead guitar vocals. KJ Ward, bass guitar. And Juice Welch on the drums.
And it's really cool because as I was talking about earlier, I went to go see them in my freshman year of college, or the summer right before. And I got to go see them in the Larimer Lounge in Denver. And it was really small. And back then, like, it was crazy because tickets were only like $15. Me and my best friend at the time, we were just like, we need to go. We were so obsessed with them and listening to every song and like singing Kill Me Girl all the time. So we went to go see them in Larimer Lounge, and it was really cool because my friend, she ended up pushing us and getting us all the way in the back. So I actually got to meet every single member, and they all signed a poster. Sadly, I lost the poster, and I kind of hate myself for that. I'm sure it is somewhere in my parents' house because there's still a lot of stuff from my dorm just shoved in the corner of a room. So one day I will venture out and try to find it. Hopefully, maybe by the time I get to post this video so I can show proof that I have all their signatures.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't fucking do this. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried.
Well, all their signatures but Joshua Harmon, because at the time I was not medicated. So I would get really anxious about stupid things. I still do, but I got signatures from everyone else in the band, and for some reason, in the middle of him, because he was like flirting with my friend at the time, and I was just like, I feel like if I ask him for my autograph, he's gonna like think I'm some stupid loser and tell me no, and everyone's gonna laugh. And so I literally have a signature from everyone but Joshua Harmon. So really missed out on that one. But anyways, let's see. So, as I said before, they were formed in Provo, Utah, known for its strong DIY and local scene music. They actually, I think one of the things that built them up was entering into Battle of the Bands events. So that actually gave them some good traction. So, to all those local bands out there, definitely go to the Battles of Bands. They're really fun to watch. I've never been in one because I've never been in a band. I love to interview a lot of bands, but I myself have not been in a band before. Maybe one day. Maybe if you watch this and you think I'm cool enough, I could be your lead singer. Who knows? Definitely get out there and do that type of stuff. They are such a fun band. I think one of the main things when I think about them live performing, so much energy. Like, they're just so fun to watch. Joshua Harmon, of course, just brings it out. His vocals, oh my god, he literally sounds exactly how he sounds on I don't know, whatever you stream it on, and all of his tracks, everything that's recorded. Yeah, that shit is raw as fuck, because my ears, I felt like I was floating when I was listening to them the entire time. I was fantasizing, daydreaming. If you are a band and you make me daydream during your concert, you won. You did something good. You did something not a lot of people, well, yeah, no, a lot of people do. If I get my goosebumps and I start daydreaming about wanting to be a performer myself, that's usually how I know you do good. You do good. So yeah, wonderful. The drummer, he is awesome.
Juice Welch.
The whole time he's so bouncy as he plays, so he's kind of like this the whole time, and it's really energetic. So if you guys can afford it now, because I went to go see them later, I think like around 2 to 3 years ago, and tickets skyrocketed. I think it went from $15 from when I first went to go see them, it went up to like $60 or $75, something like that. And so now I can only imagine how much they cost. I can guarantee you it's probably like $150, $125, who knows. But if you guys have the money, definitely go do it. I don't know, go donate a BioLife, go donate some plasma. Easy free money right there if you don't mind needles. Something big to do. Let's go into it. Their first release was Elevator Days, an EP in 2018, which was released independently. It definitely shaped their early identity, because I don't know how to, I wish I had better words to explain it, but it's very nostalgic. They have like a very nostalgic sound without it being old sounding, if that makes any sense. Basically, their music is meant for daydreamers. If you like to daydream, they're definitely your type of music. And so their breakout album was actually When We Were Friends in 2019, so a year right after. And so that's where we know the song Kill Me Girl, which is, I think, everyone's favorite song on this planet. And if not, you need to get your brain checked because it is a really good song. Highly recommend going to listen to Kill Me Girl. Go check it out. Ooh, I'm looking down. Definitely check it out because, hold on. I have to I'm able to record my own self. I'm able to see everything off of my own phone while looking at the camera, and it's a distraction because I'm like, do I look pretty? Yeah, it's turned over, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so one of the reasons it blew up was actually because of Spotify. So that's actually how I found it. It was off of their what was it, indie? It was like indie rock road trip or something or I don't know. It's this playlist on Spotify. It's called like New Alt or New Indie Alt or something like that, and that's how I discovered them. Turns out that's actually how a lot of other people discovered them. So it turns out I'm not that original. But yeah, a lot of their videos started gaining traction after that through TikTok videos and concerts, obviously. Like I said earlier, they're fucking good. They are magical performers. I don't know how else to phrase it, but it's definitely worth if you have that bio life money, aka blood money, definitely put it on your next ticket. Put it all towards the tickets. Book them for your friends, your families, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles. We need to be bringing everyone because they deserve it. They started growing a lot from TikTok edits. People started getting traction about them. Definitely it's a Gen Z thing as I'm not the epitome of Gen Z, but as a Zer myself, I definitely fell trapped to them. They started growing, of course, with their high energy, emotional, tight live shows. Really tight. I mean, yeah. They ended up performing at, I think this was around 2019 to 2021. They ended up performing at Lollapalooza, Shaky Knees, Ohana Fest, and Austin City Limits. Actually, if you're from Colorado, they went to perform at the Kilby Block Party. Yeah. So that's our own little festival here, but it's perfect because literally their number one song was Kilby's Girl. So your number one song is Kilby's Girl and you're performing at the Kilby Block Party. Let me have to look that up. Yeah, you're obviously gonna be iconic. And then fun fact, Colorado is actually really interesting because when it comes to these bands and of course the Moss and Flip Turn, we actually have our own bubble of music. So if you ever notice a lot of artists will go to not many places but here, or wait, let me say that again. So if you notice a lot of artists Group Love, the Moss, the Flip Turn, you'll kind of notice that they don't necessarily go to East Coast all the time. They kind of go they're more Western based. But Colorado, my God, do we love our grassroots indie rock, alternative, psychedelic, throwing whatever other adjectives in there. But yeah, so if you ever kind of notice that, if you ever meet a Coloradoan and you have a favorite band, or a favorite indie band, they're most likely gonna know them because we're kind of stuck just listening to that music here. Not that it's a bad thing, but we definitely have our bubble here, and that's why when it comes to live music, we're definitely the kings of it. Because if you're able to perform in Colorado, you can perform anywhere because most artists are complaining that they can't breathe in our atmosphere. Or not our atmosphere, elevator days. But so yeah, if you can perform here, you can perform anywhere. So I highly suggest performing in Colorado first as your first thing to do. But second of all, yeah, that's why there's a huge bubble here, and that's also why our club scene sucks. you'll probably never find. Well, there's good DJs. I mean, obviously, my friend DJ Kana, or as people call her now, just Kana, performing January 21st at the Fort Collins Museum of Discovery. See, I have it off the dome. Like, our DJs are definitely unique, but when it comes to the clubs, for some reason, we just suck. We really suck. I mean, unless if you're wanting to, like, fuck, what was like the cringiest song you've ever heard at a club? I'm trying to think of. I know there's a really cringy one. I remember hearing one that was like Pen Pineapple Apple Pen remix. I remember hearing a, like, they're not, like, I get when it's like a meme and it's funny, but like if you're already playing shit music, you don't get the privilege of being funny. You have to start working harder to be better. You don't get to throw in those memes and say 6'7" and think you could perform here in Colorado because everyone else is shit here. So, well, there's a couple. It's like the big clubs in Denver that suck, and like the bars. If you go into like the underground actual DJ stuff here, chef's kiss, the best shit you'll ever hear. But if it's any like the main shit, if you think a frat is there, the music is gonna suck. Sorry, I said it. Frat boys have the worst fucking music taste on this planet. What do you listen to? Draped? Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, so later on they started grabbing their traction. Then major label went to go swoop them up. Capitol Records and Slow Pay Records, a joint venture, for their second album release. So this gave them a lot of more resources, obviously better production and industry infrastructure. So yeah, and then came October. Wait, no, October. Just 2000. Oh yes, October 2022. Produced by David Greenbaum, known for work with Beck and Paul McCartney. Side note, I feel like Beck, I definitely love his music, but he kind of creeps me the fuck out. And I think it's mainly because he's very experimental. And some of his music I used to, not used to, but I accidentally slept to. And gave me horrible dreams, nightmares. And it was just like a lot of beeps and boobs. Not in a bad way, because I definitely like his music, but I think Beck listeners know what I'm talking about. It's like a lot of, and that shit's unsettling. From their second album, Waiting to Spill, they had some very big songs as Slowing Down, Growing and Dying, Words I Use, and Snowbank Blues. My favorite music video is definitely... That album actually produced some good music videos, but my main two were Growing and Dying. The animation in that was really fucking good. Like, I'll put a little clip in there just so you could see like a little glimpse. And then the second one's Snowbank Blues. That one is tragic and sad and beautiful and wonderful, and definitely don't listen to if you're not medicated and unstable. Or do, because you get a good cry out. A lot of good cries, speaking from experience. A lot of the album kind of had, basically, I think Joshua, throughout the second album, it's kind of like a look back on, I mean, especially from when we were friends. It's kind of a look back at that experience, especially because they're young. Let me see. They're pretty young. Let me see. Joshua Harmon age. Yeah, he's only like 25, 27. He's like either 2 or 4 to 5 years older than me. So I think, what was it? Around 2019, he was 18 and 21. So obviously starting off pretty young. a lot of that album, his sophomore album, or their sophomore album, was kind of focused on growing up in the industry, growing up, having to, you know, get so big so young, especially when it was just a little project of theirs. They didn't, like, it was just them playing fun and games, and next thing you know, they're on the Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, one of the late night shows, whatever, the late night show, one of them, I don't know. I'll do a little clip of them. Yeah, they were definitely defining for late 2010s and early 2020 music, especially when it came to the indie scene. You know, if you listen to indie and you don't know the Backseat Lovers, you're kind of, are you really a fan? Or are you like, you're not even a normie, because that's like, normies even know the Backseat Lovers. Like, if you don't know the Backseat Lovers and you're saying you like indie music, what the fuck are you doing? Get your shit together. Unless you're playing Fortnite, then that's okay. If you're so busy playing Fortnite that you can't listen to music, I can't blame you. So it's my roommate. So the main question of the day is, what the fuck happened to them? I don't know. I didn't even look it up before this video, because I figured we could just figure that out together. When's their Instagram have? Oh! Let me not following them. Follow! Oh, it's because I'm on a different account. I promise I'm a real fan. I just wasn't following them. Let's see. Looks like right here, November 19th was their last time they were up. They had merch on sale, probably for like Black Friday. So there's, what does their merch look like? I want to see. Oh, it's a bucket hat. Oh, no, I don't need that. It's a little bucket hat. That's cute. Oh, I like the little gold buttons in the Backseat Lovers. Is that gold? Save 50%. $12. $12.50. That's not bad at all. Let's see. They have, ooh, it's on sale. I love a good sale. They have the growing and dying shirt. Oh, that's cute. On the back, it's dying. On the front, it's growing. On the back, it's dying. Strawberry Kingdom. Oh. They have really, I have a shirt, well, actually, my sister took my shirt, but they always have really cute merch. Oh my god, just bucket hat. I don't like bucket hats. I feel like my face is not meant for a bucket hat because of a very round, like, puffy face, so it doesn't work out very well when I put a bucket hat, because it's like you putting something round on something round, you're just gonna get rounder. They have a little poster. A little toe. That's cute. Actually, I really like that toe. Look at that little guy. Is that an apple? Is that an apple? That is an apple. Oh my god. So do you think that's like, I wonder if, are those folds? Is it like an old ripe apple? Or is that like a hairy apple? I'll let you decide that in the comments. Anyways, so yeah, their merch is looking pretty cute. Overall, looking decent. Oh, the stickers. Oh, the stickers are only $4? Nice. They have little capybaras of the band. That's cute. Excuse me. Let's go back to their Instagram. Let's see what else they're doing. They have a little video. See, look at that energy. That is so much energy right there. Oh, look at all those people there. Damn, I want to go. Can you guys like and subscribe, please, so I could have more spending money? I've been wanting to get back into going into live music and concerts and all that, and I haven't been able to because now that I'm graduated, I have to be an adult, and I only make $22 an hour, which isn't like bad, don't get me wrong, but definitely don't have concert money. Mainly because I'm paying off this camera that we're using right now. That's already fucking arm and a leg. Love Like Ali Wellness Center presents acoustic music guided breathwork and raffle from the appearance of Joshua Harmon. Oh, like a little breathing. We love breathing here, don't we, folks? Especially meditative breathing. That's good for you. Did you know that you burn fat from breathing? I feel skinnier already. So that was October 17th. That's interesting. I feel like something significant October 17th. I don't know what it is. October 17th. October 1st. So, okay, so it's not like they still seem pretty active. They're still doing stuff. They're breathing and performing and all that type of stuff. Might be taking a break for the holidays and all that. I was just really curious because like I haven't heard anything from them like in a while, especially because like what was it? Their recent album was like already 3 years ago. 2022. So 3 hours ago, or no, their album came out 3 hours ago. Their album came out 3 years ago. You backseat lover boys better get back to it because we're missing it. I guess they're out touring. Well, not right now. They were touring in October and they were doing merch sales and all that. And I'm too broke to enjoy any of it. So I guess I'll just get to fan craze over it. There's actually this one song I really love from them. And me and my friend Ava, we used to always get drunk and like drunk karaoke it. You'll probably see it at some point, but I wrote a show. Well, I don't know. It's a performance. It's a one-man show. And it essentially takes songs from like obviously the Backseat Lovers, Arctic Monkeys, the Last Shadow Puppets, Green Day, and Måneskin. Well, at least it's their cover of Beggin'. So it's this cute little show. I'll go into details later about it because I might just do it here. I've been trying to get into like a live, or not a live venue, but I've been trying to get it on a venue. So I've been thinking of just kind of recording it and making it like a little video on demand. It'll definitely have to be free because it's basically just all copyright. Well, it's not copyright. Well, I sing over the tracks, but I basically put a story in between the tracks. Basically a relationship between God and the devil. You know, lighthearted stuff. They're gay, of course. I like them personally. I like them a lot because they remind me of a lot of COVID time. It was a really fun time. Not for a lot of people, but for me. I definitely enjoyed being in my home all day, not having to go see anyone. Just being able to take a minute to meditate if I wanted to. I went to go lay out in the sun. It was a beautiful time. And then, you know, just having that newfound freedom of just turning 18. I got my first job. Well, I got my first job at 16. But, wait a minute. Oh, but one of the things I also really like them about is because I used to go and do open mic nights all the time. And of course, I was doing Sinking Ship by the Backseat Lovers. And I remember going to this one house party and someone came up to me and they're like, "You're that person that sang the Backseat Lovers song, right?" I felt famous. Let me tell you. I felt like a celebrity. I was literally like, "Oh, yeah, that was me." Yeah. Oh, he liked it? Thanks. No biggie. Like, I could barely sing, you know? And then, no, I can sing. I can. Not like the best, but I'll throw in a clip. I don't get money from this, so might as well have a little bit of copyright in there. But yeah, that kind of concludes today about the Backseat Lovers. Thank you guys for watching. If you actually watched all the way here, although it's really cute, I think it looks like a good set so far, but I definitely want to improve on it. I'm gonna make it a little bit more flashier. I want some lights behind me. I want a chandelier, you know, all this stuff. But I really, honestly, the whole reason I made a video today was because I was wearing this outfit and I thought it looked really cute. So even through all the trials of my car dying on me getting stress sweats, and then not feeling that well, I trucked through it for the love of the game. It's especially because I already know I'm gonna have to be begging just to get like 50 views. But every view counts. With that, that's Speak Before I Think. I am Jack Sadius, and we'll have some upcoming stuff soon. I went on a fun little adventure with Kana, so I'll be editing that up. And then, of course, I have a huge video essay I'm working on currently, so stay tuned.
Make things wrong. Your eyes used to wander, but now they're sit in place. I'm sick of all the nothing on your face. Did I put the fire out? Did I walk away? Did I burn up all the oxygen and throw the rest away? I don't want to be involved to your chain. Seems that every time the weather's on my side, I turn it right back into the rain. Don't hold back, don't wait for the night to end. If you feel away, none that I'm spend the time on someone else's signature. This is a little long, but I hope you guys know Backseat love